Okay, it's just a tree being very eager in the breeze. Alright. I know, I thought it was a very strange enemy. It's actually really easy to miss these blighters. They're just really small. Pygmies. Vulgar militia armor. Armor worn by lean, mean, and filthy militiamen. Freshly singed battlegrounds effusing with the stench of the dead. Forbidden lands that will be excised from the memory of history. This is where the vulgar militia serve as untiring, unsung watchkeepers. Jeez. Well, now I feel bad for farming on them. Not gonna stop me, though. They should stop giving such good XP. I need to get 1,100 each time. 1,100 each time I kill one. That's some of the best XP. Some best rune gain I've seen thus far. Like, yeah, I've fought bosses that give more, but those are goddamn bosses. You kill them once and you're done. You know, I can rest at a bonfire and go farm them again. And again and again. Have I missed an explanation thus far explaining why there's so many, like, why so many people have gone mad? Okay, that burger just gave 26 souls. In the other area, they give 5. There's no difference between them. It's just these here give more souls. Runes. Like in Dark Souls, there was the thing hanging over it was that they were all not savages. They'd all gone hollow, or you know, just monsters and hostile anyway. There's no explanation for See no explanation for it here. Like, I suppose there is, like, in the Stormvale Castle, there is a corruption. But, like, down here on the Weeping Peninsula, the girl and the father were fine, as are the nomads. But everyone else here is hostile. Except for some ghosts and the chick in jail cell. But everyone else is hostile and mindless. You know? Well, maybe not mindless, but like the guards there were entirely hostile to us when we got to them. Only the commander running it wasn't. If, you know, any of the girls' entourage was still alive, they'd have probably tried to shank us as well. So it's just like, because like the guards in the castle did try to, at least. So it's just, like in Dark Souls, there is, like, you run into Slayer. He's a fellow undead who's just come to the place. There's Big Hat Logan. He's come here on a quest. They are residents of the place. You know, you meet them there. But these people have lived here possibly their whole lives, and yet they're not insane, while the guards have just suddenly descended into being hollows. It's kind of weird. Also, tweak this a little, and it's Australia. But anyway, just like squint a bit, and that's what you end up seeing. But it's off. I know it's off, but that's what I end up just seeing. But yeah, basically, like, there's the named characters, but like the commander of the keep down there, he was fine, and you could talk to him. His guards try and kill you on sight. You saved their ass from the beastmen. They don't care. They try and kill you on sight. My mind's after blanking. But yeah, it's just, I think there was some note on the gear about the soldiers having gone mad or something. But if they've gone mad, then how did they serve as the girl's escort? Why hasn't the girl and the father who also live here gone mad as well? Because it's not like they're visitors to this land. That was the guy's keep. The Lord there had actually given him charge over it. So it's just, it's weird. Maybe there will be an explanation or something. Like, I can get the troopers in here being crazy, because there is a corruption, you know, stemming across the castle. And it's possibly something deep below, or it's possibly the grafting. But from the looks of it, there is a deep below, a boss down below the castle, so it's probably, that probably has something to do with it. So actually, where will... Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I got. I'd forgotten about the souls. I was too caught up in what I was saying. But yeah, and yeah, this boss is it's too soon for me to try it. But yeah, it's weird, like they're living at the place where where the guards apparently all got mad. Maybe they just attacked me because I was an intruder, but you know, I was also fighting the enemies trying to kill them. So it just, like, in Dark Souls it made more sense. And we're fighting was probably hollow or just hostile, you know. But there's no real need for them to be hostile. So it's just weird. I grew the bird boss by mistake there. But yeah, I'm fine with it in general of people being, you know, just hostiles or whatnot. Then again, maybe it's not that they're mad. Maybe it's just like there was the tarnished hunt, so maybe they're just like, there's the tarnished, let's kill him. Maybe that's all it is. I have no idea. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see. Where was it gonna go? I want to see if blood is still inaccessible. Oh yeah, so I was gonna talk to Lord Kenneth. Delightful. I'm still just thinking on something. I like edit. I may or may not edit it out of the last bit. I know I'm feeling weird about it. It's just like, I was thinking, like, remember the two troopers down here were hostile to me, even though we're on the same side, and the commander wasn't. Was it because of the, like, say, the tarnished hunts? It was like, oh, there's a tarnished, we gotta fight them too. Was that it? Or, like, in Dark Souls, like, if you went up against enemies, like, yeah, they're hollowed or whatever, or just hostile, you know. They're just an enemy to begin with. So, you know, it was easy to just, like, ignore it. But here, like, the commander here is perfectly sane. He's lived there. It's not like, you know, Slayer who's a visitor, or Big Hat Logan, you know? Why are these so hostile to us? Is this just the commander's orders? Because I thought there was some remark on one bits of gear about the soldiers going mad. Yeah, despite the soldiers having long since lost their minds, why hasn't the commander lost his mind? Well, how is he sane? There was no real acknowledgement of his troops being insane in the little conversations we've had, and yet he's fine. It's Yeah, it's a really weird thing. I suppose, you know, he might acknowledge it, but it's just like, wait, what? Did I not? Did I somehow not get my gear? Yeah. Somehow it didn't go through. There we go. But yeah, it's not like in Dark Souls where it's characters visiting, or, you know, like, a clear system for their insanity has been built in. Here, just some characters have gone insane and others haven't. So it's just like, the mechanics of it has me puzzled. That's all. I like to know shit, you know? But anyway, I need to speak with the heir, because he will be especially interested to know that the Lord's dead.
What is it? Have you put your misgivings to rest?
It means hit reset UI. I just wanted to turn off full screening on OBS. I'm gonna look this up. I don't want to, but it's just like, I don't want to say yes or no. Okay, so spoilers about him moving to the throne room. Okay, we have to accept it. Uh... I've seen spoilers for the whole thing, for his whole quest line now. Yeah, if I actually want to progress it, I'll have to pledge my service. Did I see the aura on him? But it just, there was no mention of it there being any greater issue to it. Like, I was worried it was going to be a grander affair, but it's not.
What is it? Very well indeed. I knew I saw something in you. I shall await you at my fort. We shall hold a ceremony for your knighting there, I think. I see great things ahead of us. We are truly by the Earth Tree blessed. Right then, time for me to head to the fort. I've much to do. First, I'll have to re-establish communication with the demi-humans.
Remember I was saying, the name seems slightly different, but there's an Omen King, apparently. Morgit. It's like the guy I fought earlier, but maybe a slight one letter different.
Right then, I've much...
But yeah, I was worried that it was gonna be like, I know you can side with different people later on and get a different ending and that popping. I was just something about his phrasing. He was like a Concord and this. It had me paranoid that it was, you know, one of them, you know. Jesus. So, regretting that choice?
Ah, you, is it? I suppose you must have seen it by now, yes. The sorry state of my fort? Oh, indeed, it is a foul fate for a land to be without a ruler. One must be found, with haste, and not that awful Godric, but a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave.
Yourself, huh?
I'm sorry to have lifted your hopes, but I haven't the authority to raise you to knighthood as things stand. The great Kenneth Height issues his sincerest apology. But now, I must begin my search post-haste for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave. I must begin for a true...
You have a choice. You know the daughter that we met earlier. We have a choice of items to give her. We can give her a ring, a Stormveil ring, or a potion. If we give her the ring and not the potion. Yeah, I think it was more Goth, the Fell King, or something. If we give her one and not the other, she ties in with his questline. Okay, let's just see. Actually, would this even lead me anywhere? No. There is absolutely nothing down there. There's 2 towers over there that connect to that. Okay, I see light in the abyss. I'm not going down there. Actually, I need to get up here. If I can get up here and walk along the right rooftop, I can drop down into a sealed area. That may make me some form of progress.